become a member. Sign in and start streaming today.
Let's get to our very favorite part of the show, Disgrace of the Week. As always, Ms. Calhoun, please start us off.
Well, I'm happy to say I can retract a disgrace from last week. The unusual insurrectionist who was trying to make it to the Washington, D.C. to shoot Nancy Pelosi in the noggin was not a Coloradan. He just happened to have been here on a ski vacation. So can now say Cleveland Grover Meredith, who has been arrested, but is not a Coloradan. He's from Atlanta. But we had our own bad behavior here, bad judgment. The flag burners on Wednesday, on a day that was really pretty peaceful. It was fine. There was an immigration rally to let the kids out of detention. That was great. We didn't need leftists to burn a flag at the Capitol.
David.
President Biden's inaugural speech had some good words about reducing animosity. But a few hours later, he revoked an executive order that protected federal government employees from, quote, race or sex stereotyping or scapegoating. The federal government has no legitimate interest in race or sex stereotyping and scapegoating. That kind of misconduct is contrary to the spirit of the Fifth and the 14th Amendments, which guarantee everyone equal protection of the law.
Eric, we go to you for your Disgrace of the Week.
Sure. Our former president, whose whole idea of draining the swamp as he exited office just showed the ultimate cynicism of that slogan. Not only were there the pardons for the Steve Bannons of the world, but on a local level, Bo Brownstein, son of the infamous Norm Brownstein, power broker, not only locally but nationally, received one of those pardons. You have to believe political influence was at the center of it. And then Trump had come into office with a lobbying ban to try to get rid of the revolving door of where people go into lobbying. And in his final 24 hours, he revoked that ban. So many of his people can now throw out their shingle and open up their lobbying practice. Completely cynical.
Penn, we go to you for your Disgrace of the Week.
I agree with everything Eric said, and I'll name the same person, the outgoing occupant of the White House, who simply closed out on the same note that he started with, which showed a complete absence of grace or respect for traditions. And at some point, you hope that the lesson sinks into him that if you don't respect other people and respect traditions, you cannot expect anyone to respect you.
It's time to say something nice about somebody. Patty?
It's been a big week for events, including today is Dr. Justina Ford Day. She was the baby doctor who delivered 7,000 babies, mostly in 5 Points in this area. She was not allowed to practice in a regular hospital because she was Black, female, but she really exemplifies some of the great spirit of Denver. 150th birthday today. There's right as we're filming this, there's a new program on a 2-hour program that you should be able to tune in on the Black American West on her history.
She probably literally delivered much of the history that we enjoy right here in 5 Points.
Her house is like 5 blocks from here.
David.
All the teachers in Colorado and around the country who are going back to work. And so that after almost a year of so much devastation of education, some children are going to be able to resume learning.
Eric, we go to you for Say Something Nice.
Penn referenced her earlier in the show, but Amanda Gorman, the poet laureate who spoke at the inaugural, it was just a wow moment. Such talent, such presence, such poise, and such insight and the ability, the wordsmithing to put it together. She'll be a presence who's with us for decades and decades to come. I'm told there was another speech given at the inaugural, but I think most of us remember Amanda Gorman.
Penn, let's go to you for your Say Something Nice.
Sure. Well, Patty, thank you for the shout out to Dr. Ford. I was going to mention that, so let me pivot. We lost someone today who I think was probably, in my mind, one of the greatest baseball players in my lifetime. Hank Aaron died today at the age of 86. Best known for breaking the home run record that was previously set by Babe Ruth and enduring all of the racial taunts and the slurs and the death threats as he was simply trying to do his job and play baseball and be the best player he could be. He was a wonderful man. He was a wonderful role model, and his like may not pass our way again soon. He'll be missed by many.
Well said, Ben. Hear, hear. And I want to get in and say something nice, fun as well. I think we do a good job around here about acknowledging both our parents around here, dads who have influenced us, and of course our moms. We've heard that from Mrs. Calhoun, Mrs. Copeland, Mrs. Sarneman. And on Sunday, my mom celebrates her birthday, so I'm taking my advantage here of having a TV way to send her my own TV birthday card. Happy birthday, Mom. Hope you have a good one.